Go. Okay. Today's.
I have this wonderful gym membership at LA Fitness.
Yeah, you got to use it.
Yeah, I do.
My name is Dr. Tony. I am a chiropractor. Okay, I want to make sure everyone knows. And here's my number in case you need it. Write it down, save it, put it in your memory bank, whatever you need. And if you do any type of social media stuff too, Facebook or things like that, here's our hashtag, which is Upland Chiros. It's all lowercase, but I always write everything in uppercase. That's just me. All right? Our talk today is on upper back and shoulder pain recovery. Okay? When you have those problems in your upper back and neck, what kind of conditions can you have? What do you think?
What kind of what?
Conditions would you have? Yes.
Arthritis.
Arthritis, exactly, right? Long-term arthritis. You said
Numbness.
numbness, okay? Also headaches, too, okay? Besides localized shoulder pain. So really realize a lot of what we deal with, talk about recovery, is from an injury, okay? Or we do things enough where we stay healthy. That's the key. Okay, we're human, right? When we're human, what we want to do is kind of live our normal life, work, play, have fun, raise kids, whatever we're doing, okay? We have a problem, we step over here, deal with the problem, medical condition, whatever it is, stress to our body. We go back over here, go back to normal life. The problem with that is, if we can't live a normal life where we stay healthy and active, at that point we keep going back and forth, but then over time you might need more medication. You might need surgery. You might stay in this unhealthy condition or state too long to where you can't get back to your normal. My job as a chiropractor is to get you and keep you here where you stay active so you stay healthy on your own. I'm too busy as it is. I got at least 4 kids. Okay? So I want to keep you guys active and healthy so I don't have to see you if I see you because we did something and it just wasn't right. My best patients are the ones where I give them exercise in my office, I walk through routine, I get them better. Once they see a better x-ray, they stay better on their own. Maintain good habits so I don't have to see them. Okay? Any questions about that yet?
Well, I'm just amused because I've been retired 14 years now.
Yes.
And I got more regular exercise when I was working. And you think I have all the time, but I have always put off chores and repairs accumulated.
And that's being human. Okay, we deal about what's going on right now. Okay? So when someone works, what they only do is do what? They sit.
Oh, that.
And they work at a desk, for example, like this, right? They're hunched over, their back's hunched over,
With
whatever
the
it is.
hands on the keyboard.
Exactly, on the keyboard, whatever's going on, because they're not worried about this or this to shoulders until it becomes a problem. Or the phone too at the same time. Okay, that's kind of, I don't know if I could do all 3 at once or 2 at once. That'd be multitasking. Beyond my scope of abilities. Okay? So my job today is to make sure you understand with your shoulders and neck, which is going to be basically upper body and shoulder is one connection. Your upper trapezius muscle connects from here, outside the shoulder, to about here, middle of the neck. Upper back, to down to about T3, T4, middle of your lower back. It's a triangle, so it looks something like this. Again, I have no artistic ability, so please be gentle with your comments. This is your head. Say shoulders, arm, and here's your body. Okay? Here's your neck here. Here's your neck here. Here's your spine going down the middle. So that area.
I just noticed you cheated. You reached behind your back with your left hand.
Like
no
this?
problem. Now let me see you do it with your right hand.
Like this.
I can't do it with my right hand.
I actually tore my left shoulder back in 2000. Because of that, it's a looser ligament. So I actually have more range of motion on that side, which is weird. Okay? So here's your arms here. Little hand area on both sides, little stick figure. Okay? The upper trap muscle connects. Let me draw it in red. Hello, hello. Connects from here, from the lower neck, middle neck, to the shoulder, and from there to the middle back, and all the way up the spine. This is the muscle, again, right here, as you can't figure out my stick figures yet, that become very tight and weak when we have a forward hunch posture. Okay, any questions about that? A muscle should be strong and relaxed. When it's tight and weak, it does this to maintain a locked-in posture where there's no movement at all. We need motion too, things to keep the circulation of the muscle going, but also get the spine to move and cause body to stay healthy. Circulation, it occurs from joint motion. That makes sense? So if I move my elbow, that makes muscle rush to my lower arm, keep my lower arm, the blood flow going, so your nutrients and vitamins get to the area, help tissue stay healthy. If my elbow gets locked up in a brace or in a cast, at that point there's no circulation to the lower muscle. What happens to the muscle?
Atrophies.
Atrophies, becomes very weak and tight. Okay, so our job is called more circulation here in the elbow, more circulation to joints in the shoulder and spine, so your whole upper body works together to stay healthy and stay strong back here, not come forward. Any questions about that? This is all the signs that we're going to talk about in a few minutes. We're going to help these muscles get more flexible first and then stronger.
Will that tighten your neck, make your neck stronger?
Yes, it will. It'll make your neck stronger because it'll pull your body back here, so less pressure on the neck. So, question is, will the neck actually get stronger with a stronger upper trap muscle here? It'll be able to handle more load and stay more relaxed. The neck muscles are only meant to do this. Range of motion, that's it. Not meant to handle a lot of load. Your shoulders hold all the load. So if I have a normal neck, that maybe you've seen before, here's the head, nose, normal spine has a normal curve in the spine. Allow your head to sit back over your shoulders here. This is like a spring, right? This is like a spring, and it works like a spring to handle load, compress, and decompress. Okay? It builds up energy, releases energy when you lie down, relax, or rest. Okay? If the spine has become compromised where the muscle stays tight, and now your body's doing this, then your spine goes from normal, becomes very straight. And a straight spine can only break or collapse, not build up load, and decrease or decompress that load. Any questions about that? Our job is wherever your spine is, in my office, what we do as a chiropractor, change this to this over time, so we see that improve, we can handle more load, and then we add exercise, and we add stretching, we're going to add things we talk about right now. Okay, so once you don't talk about neuropathy or nerve issues or numbness or tingling down the arm of your fingers, or where your neck pinches when you just move one area, just standing there, you sit there, and it pinches or causes pain. Once that's gone, then what do you do? I talked earlier where this is a healthy state, pain-free, strong. This is where things become somewhat sore or tight. This is where things become somewhat surgical or require medication to get healthy again. Okay, this is where you don't want to move. Once you've gone from here to here, where things are more from pain to tight but still weak, then we move on to exercise and stretching. Okay? The first we talk about with that area, again, this area from the neck to the shoulder and upper back, is we want the area to become looser first. If I start out and my muscles are real tight and I start strengthening, if my bicep muscle, for example, only has this range of motion here, I'm not going to have full strength in my area, right? Okay? I want full range of motion first in all my joints and all my muscles, and then I get it stronger. So step one is to cause more of a stretch. Okay? The first stretches for this area here, the upper traps, is going to be a lateral motion. You want to demonstrate? Huh? Demonstration?
Oh, I'm happy to.
Yes. here. So let's go, let's face the wall first though. Let's switch around.
Oh,
This side first.
okay.
Here, I'm going to have you bring your hand over your head,
Oh, there we go.
behind your ear, and turn your head toward your right shoulder. Bring your head straight down toward your body. So like this. Okay? Come on in. You see, right, you're fine. You're fine. Okay? This stretch gets that muscle stretching from the neck to the shoulder, down the upper back. That little triangle right there. Okay? Holding it for about 30 seconds on both sides.
That's the key. 30
Allows
seconds.
things to actually loosen up the muscle, also ligaments too at the same time. You want to do both. Any questions about that? Everyone try that. Everyone try that at home.
I learned that the 30 seconds is important. 10 seconds isn't enough.
30 seconds for ligaments and muscles combined. So, keep going. Hold for 30 seconds. See how you feel. Okay.
That's good.
Let's try. I'm going to walk around if you guys are okay with this. So let's do this first. Good. And then go over your head. Over top. Now we go down. And only enough tension where you feel tight but not painful. Let's go here. Relax 1 second. A little bit more this way. Now come straight. There we go. One more turn we can do. And come straight down toward your body. So bring your arm up behind you. Now come straight down over your body. There we go. So more turning of the head and coming straight down the neck. Did you feel that tightness?
Yes, I do.
Good. Switch sides. And you right this way. Let's go this way. And then come straight down. So turn your head first and then come straight down. There. Good. You're the next model. Right there. And right here too. One more turn and then come straight down. Switch side if you haven't switched. And tell me what's your tighter side. I want to know your tighter side because there's a correlation of what arm you use more. Sometimes will be your tighter side, sometimes it won't be your tighter side. Okay. So is your dominant right hand your tighter side or your weaker side?
Right hands.
If you're right-handed,
Yeah.
at that point, did that make your right hand side tighter?
What?
No, my left side.
Left side, right?
My left side.
Okay. So if my body compensates by doing this all day long, by writing, for example, sometimes it'll be here, sometimes it'll be here. What's the best way to stretch out the area? Stretch both. All right, simple things. Don't try to do just one side, always do both sides. Stand up in my head. Okay? Doesn't matter what side's tighter, always go. You want to make sure you have a balance too. Realize when I drew this muscle here, I have the same muscle over here. Upper tract muscle goes all the way through on both sides. So you want to make sure you stretch both sides equally all the time. Set a timer if you need a timer, or just keep in your head. If you have a tighter side, you may want to go back. My left side's tighter. I may want to do this. Here first, left side. Go back to the right. And go to left again one more time to make sure you get a second stretch on that tighter side. Okay? I'm going to walk through about probably 6 videos with you, 6 exercises I mean. I'm shooting a video too for this. I'll put it on our website, YouTube, whatever. It won't get you guys just myself. Is I also add to my website, the post itself, the videos connected to these exercises. Okay? I shoot all my own videos, my intern, myself. What we do is add those videos to the actual post. When I send you, if you want an email of this video, you'll have the individual exercises for the video too. Make sense? So it'll actually be inside the video description, you'll see the actual individual videos of upper tract stretch, other ones too we're going to do. Any questions? Okay. So we talked about a second ago, or a minute ago, how our body does this when we get into a bad posture position, correct? This can cause, that bad posture can cause a lot of the upper neck tightness, even shoulder issues too. Okay? So how do we start stretching the shoulder? What's the best way to do that? What do you think? Exercise. When I have a shoulder problem, is it usually because I can't lift my arm over my head? Yes. Good. So if I have a shoulder problem, usually because I can't lift my shoulder over my head, it hurts. Okay?
I can do that.
Yeah, some people can't though. Okay. So I'm going to show you something. With this, I forgot my towel, so I'm going to use this instead. Start to stretch the shoulder slowly at your pace. Okay. So realize if I have a shoulder problem, again, the shoulder connects to the upper traps here, full area, I want to get it looser first, right? That's the key. So I'm going to start, wants to be my demonstrator. Want to help me out?
I looked at you.
Come on over.
We all turned.
It worked. It worked. It worked. It worked.
Well, I fell, slipped and fell.
Okay.
After getting my legs crushed between two cars, and then I slipped and fell, which slowed me down because I was back into Zoom and doing all kinds of things and whatever, you know. And that's why my tightness comes from.
Now, and if it's not broken anymore, and there's no pins in there, there's no arthritis, now start breaking up more scar tissue. Breaking the scar
Nothing
tissue.
broke. Nothing even broke. But this was a different story. After I'm healing up from all this,
Yes.
then this happens, a slip and a fall. And I hit first the hip and then the back. You know, that's funny, it was hard. And then the leg, the feet went down.
So don't you like cut stair stepped all the way through.
Yeah, so it's like right here. That's the tightest one on this side for me.
So our job right now is how do you make it looser, and then once it's looser, stronger at the same time.
But yeah, it felt good. Usually I try to do some kind of exercise, but this just took it away right away.
I'm going to show you about 3 for the shoulder then, so you can kind of go through them and see. Okay. So actually stand up for me. Stand up.
Almost missed it.
We're going to do everything standing from now on, at least for these two. Okay. I want to focus on with this, which I'll make a little bit longer. I forgot my towel here. Use it as a towel, but I'm going to help stretch your shoulders. So I'm going to start with a couple things. I'm going to do this, like this. You see that? Okay. So I'm going to come here, like this. I'm going to come over my body. Again, if I can lift my shoulder, come over, stretch like that. All right. There you go. That side, this side. I'm going to go like this and over top.
It's sort of like washing your back.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's why we do it. So we're going to come over this way. Bring this one down behind you. We go behind you here. It's like this. All right. What do you think that stretches? What shoulder?
Maybe
The right
both.
shoulder or left shoulder?
Maybe both.
Both. The left shoulder will be the front of the shoulder. The right shoulder will be the top of the shoulder. We're doing this. Top shoulder, right side. Upper arm is right side. And left shoulder, left side with the arm being down. Switch sides for me. Look at that, how easy it is. The learning curve. Okay? So here, same thing, you want to stretch your shoulders. Hold each side for 30 seconds. Any questions about that? And by holding 30 seconds, you get the shoulder to stretch, and also the lats underneath the shoulder too, to stretch these all the way through. Ah,
It's feeling, she's feeling it.
there you go. Turn around for me too, turn around for me so you see behind you. Turn your whole body around, there we go. So you see that, how it goes down her body, hits the lats on this side, shoulder here, and also top shoulder gets more range of motion. Okay. Thank you very much. I'll give you a gold star later. Which will not be today because that'll be my gold stars. Well, that's it. You're all set.
One other
Yes.
place I felt was in my stomach.
So if your body is used to doing this, going forward, you start doing the stretch, you're going to have to lean back a little bit, right? To make an abdominal stretch too in your core muscles. So we want to make, and again with these, you may have some wrist tightness also. So if you have that, again, you want to watch how much you do, because you're doing different motions at the same time. It's more of a multi-motion type of exercise. Okay? Another shoulder one.
Well, when I did this with the left arm,
Yes.
I was reminded of the garbage disposal incident. It's still not better.
And when you have injuries,
That's the one I reached around with.
With injuries, it's tough because we have injuries. I've torn my shoulder before too. There's a point to where, okay, it's no longer injured. It's not sore all the time, but when it has certain motions, it doesn't feel right. That's usually scar tissue buildup. But when things heal, they heal to where the joint itself builds up a little glue in there, a little fluid. That sits in there and gets more solid, where it makes it act like glue, so you don't want to move at all. You have to break that up. If you don't, it'll cause arthritis.
I have arthritis in my neck.
Once you have arthritis, I saw your extras before too, Gloria.
Y'all see the new ones?
A lot of it is, if you can prevent that from happening or stop it from happening by causing more emotion. It's not going to be fun. Sometimes when you do that, when you break the scar tissue, it feels like you're tearing muscle. Or a lot of joint soreness and pain too. If you don't have scar tissue, you have to break it up so it goes away so you don't cause arthritis, just permanent. So, do you mind volunteering for the shoulder exercise? That'd be you.
Me again.
Yes.
Oh, I was
Oh,
gonna
no,
say,
you
first
first
you would.
Is your right shoulder, correct? Your right shoulder?
Yes.
I'm going to show you one for you to slowly, beyond the strap or the towel stretch. This one here for a right shoulder problem. So I'm going to demonstrate first. You can come here. Left shoulder over top. Then come back to the left again.
You're doing left for the right.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's see how it feels.
Like, can you do that one more time?
Sure, of course. Left here. Come back.
And how you like do this so many times?
We'll just do one full one where you come all the way back and come all the way forward.
Oh,
Let's see how that feels.
okay.
Are you supposed
Real
to hold
slow.
it back there when you're through? Are you supposed to hold it back there or just bring it right back?
Maybe for a second. Only go where you feel comfortable. It feels like it's going to cause some soreness and stuff.
Okay. Now I'm gonna take this around here.
Exactly.
Okay, here we go. And I'm straight.
That is.
Doesn't matter if your feet are,
No, I'm okay with your feet.
okay, I'm secure like this.
You're good.
Okay. Like this?
Actually, it's pretty. Let's keep this one here.
What are we doing wrong?
Here we
Here,
go. Here, lean left hand, left hand. Hold it up top of this. There we go.
like
And then
this.
from there, yep. And then from here, hold that here. Keep this one right here.
Okay.
Don't move that one. This one over top.
Oh. And
How does that feel with the right shoulder?
so far, so good.
Feels okay?
Yeah, am I supposed to twist it one way or another?
You want to come straight back if you can with this arm.
Oh,
Does that feel okay?
oh, and then over and down.
Exactly.
Oh, see?
Is that okay?
Do it again.
Then go one more time back all the way over again too.
Ah,
Yeah, that's it.
And then come straight this way. So start from starting position right there.
Okay.
Try it again. Bring this arm over. There we go. All the way down. And come all the way back.
That's pretty.
Good. Now try the right shoulder.
Okay.
ah,
Easy. You don't have a shoulder
You
problem.
should not take off the broom thing. That's what that is. That's like my broom.
That's all it is, a broom thing.
Yeah, you take that, unscrew it, and
nah, she was probably a cheerleader in high school.
Probably. Last one I'm going to show you. This is the modification of the broomstick stretch. Okay? What's your name?
Donna.
Donna?
Yes.
Tony.
Tony.
Tony,
Oh,
I see.
yeah, I keep seeing your paperwork over
Oh.
there, and I keep missing the classes.
I know, I switch it around, man. People find me.
Oh, yeah.
So here, you do this one, right? Did the figure eight.
Oh.
Now we want to try this one. You come right over top. Look at this.
Okay.
And now jump through.
No, don't jump there. Don, you want to try that?
Okay, can you do it one more time?
Sure.
And now pay attention all the way.
Elbows stay straight the whole time.
I'm going down.
Making a full arch all the way through, all the way back, all the way forward.
That's it?
That's it.
Okay, so will I be healed when I finish up?
This is not a healing, this is just
Sure looks good.
exercises. So,
Okay. Go.
nice and slow.
Oh, slow.
There you go. And when you do come backwards, try to keep your elbow straight to where you come straight back, forming a full arch.
Oh, make a full arch.
Yes. See if it's comfortable. It's okay right there. Good.
Like that?
I want to go further over time to get that range of motion.
Oh, yeah, the ocean went all the way down, didn't it?
It took me 3 days to get the full pass on it.
That feels good, just resting.
Get the front shoulder loosened up too.
Yeah.
Just have to stretch longer to keep the elbow straight.
That's it.
Isn't it working the muscle too?
Exactly. It makes the muscle looser.
Oh,
You realize your
yeah.
shoulder, when it gets tighter when we do this a lot,
Mhm.
from a weak upper trap,
Mhm.
it's like a piece of rope. It actually winds up and the ligaments wind up.
Mhm.
So our job is to unwind them
Oh,
with the stretch.
no. Sometimes, you know what I do?
Yes.
Because it gets so tight, it's just the one that fell. I don't know, I guess I'll still hold my bag. Maybe for just one little thing. I think some
Yes.
cookies or something.
Yeah.
But,
Report cookies.
yeah.
They're
They
more
were
cookies.
recorded. Yeah, it was that close to midnight and they were closed
Oh,
too, you
okay.
know. But I find sometimes when I'm sitting in a chair, if you don't catch yourself, you're slumping,
Yep.
then I stick a pillow back there and I sit up straight like that and backwards and it suffer for a while, and then you feel better when you get up.
Exactly. It
That's
makes your
what
body
Yeah.
makes your body stay here
Uh-huh.
instead of here.
That's what that feels like.
Good.
Only it's a stretch too up underneath here and everything.
And you just mentioned too, when you're doing the stretch,
Uh-huh.
if your body's like this, your whole body's like that. It's not just your shoulders and neck, it's your whole body,
Uh-huh.
including your legs too.
Yeah.
So your body will naturally, when you come back, it'll change your center of gravity, rebalance, so you're more like this.
Yeah. Yeah, and it feels like your back is getting a treat or something.
Get more of a stretch.
Yeah, a stretch. Is that what it is?
Good, yeah. You want it to stay back. If anything, rule of thumb, you want to keep your body in extension
Mm-hmm.
versus in flexion or hunched over.
Mm-hmm.
You want to stay back. That's where your spine has a normal curve
Mm-hmm.
to keep it healthy.
Mm-hmm.
A spring versus being straight.
Oh, and then you end up like this.
Exactly. And then your muscles have to work too hard here with fatigue, spasm, and weaken and tighten.
Yeah. Sometimes I have to catch myself when I go, especially if I decide I'm going to bring another sack,
Yeah.
you know, and I might go down to a little purse. I don't know, or any bag.
Or,
But you feel better when you get started. Before you get started, first stand up straight, rather than start your head going before you go.
and that's the key too, when you move in the proper position and you maintain that position when you're moving,
Mhm.
you train your posture here, you train your posture here versus being stuck here.
Yeah.
This is your habit, so you have to change it by causing motion to happen faster. Faster change with getting your body up here first.
So that does it.
Consciously, keep for your situation, bringing it back here and holding it for a couple seconds.
Mm-hmm.
Even taking a couple steps with it too.
Mm-hmm.
Head up also. Get your body to see what normal should be
Mm-hmm.
versus what it's used to.
Yeah. Because it tried to get used to this one over.
It's used to that. You had an injury,
Oh.
and you got stuck in the injury position. Now you have to break that habit to get back here. But I told my patients it's going to feel awkward and weird for about a week.
It gets worse when you put all your luggage on this side, when you should have the luggage on this side, stretch.
You should have it behind you to pull you
Or like a
back.
backpack.
A backpack instead, so you stay back
I
here
never carried a backpack.
versus here.
Kind of old.
You're only 35, you're fine. Only 35, you're good.
Yeah.
But a lot of these, when you build up strength,
Mhm.
you don't worry about it.
Oh.
But stretching first, we'll talk a couple strength exercises too over time, so your body gets strong and stays strong.
I might think about getting the backpack.
I would. That just means
I've
keep your
never
body
done
back.
it before. I've been carrying purses since I was
It'll feel weird for a while. So you used to, it becomes your new normal.
until I can get down to a little purse.
That's it.
I don't need to sink.
You don't take everything with you every day. You're coming home, right?
Sometime.
I'm saying, possibly.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Well, that's a good one. I like that.
Any questions about the broomstick stretch?
Are all those exercises on your website?
I'm going to send them to you if you give me your email.
Good.
I'm going to send them to you in my post and also individually. So you're going to get the highlights of the actual video. You're going to get the video itself, and the video I'm going to show the broomstick stretch, the upper trap stretch. Okay, other ones I'm going to make up right now as we go. All right. But I'm going to make sure you have. So I send videos because when you see it, then at that point you can repeat it and over time make it your own habit. And sometimes we do it our own way, and we get away from what normal should be. And get into a bad habit doing it our way versus normal, then we cause another injury. I'll give you the standard way to do them, so you have that video. So at that point, you can keep watching. Okay, I do it this way. Watch the video. I have to change my posture again. Because we're always changing. If I have an injury, for example, too, I have to get back into it. Okay, what's normal again? We focus on normal, get that back. Okay, I'm here again. So we got to realize our body's always adapting to our environments. if you sit a lot, if you drive a lot, if you have kids or don't have kids, carrying a backpack versus a purse. Our body's always adapting to our stressors throughout the day. How do we get to a better normal? By understanding what standard is normal first, and working toward that over time. So someone's like this, they're not going to go from here to here. They're going to go from here to here to here to here over time. The muscles get looser and stronger at the same time. They may go from here as having neck pain, now having back pain, because now the back has to work harder. I go, that's good, that means you're transitioning. You're transitioning back to better normal. When they understand it and see it, they go, okay, that's good. When they say, I'm having back pain, I better stop, go back here again. I go, no, you have to continue on so your body stays up here. Any questions about that? Who wants to do an upper back stretch on the floor?
Oh, man, I got
Oh,
Good. Come on up.
So all these exercises, if you have arthritis, it'll clear it up?
It won't clear up arthritis, but it'll clear up the actual scar tissue around the arthritis. So when you have, so one thing, give me 1 second. If I have arthritis in this area here, okay, I'll have a bone spur. See that blue area there? Bone spur. That's a bone spur. That's arthritis by definition, where you can see on the x-ray, it's permanent. Okay? But around the arthritis, we also have scar tissue in those areas there and here. If I have arthritis in one area, that means that one area is stuck, not moving. Maybe that's not moving, what has to happen, areas above will have to work harder. So I want to make sure you have more range of motion, so the other areas will become arthritic too.
And that scar tissue won't go away?
It will if you break it up, either with therapy or with motion and stretching and sometimes massage. You have to be aggressive on it though too. Whatever you feel your normal is, can you do more? Maybe a little sore here and there, but over time allow things to have more motion and less scar tissue, more motion, less scar tissue. Or if you have an injury, make sure you get all that out of there, even with therapy or deep tissue massage, get that deep joint scar tissue out of there too. All right? Any questions about that? So upper back exercise.
before you do the floor, I want to show you something.
I was going to ask you.
Watching TV,
Yes.
every time a 3-minute commercial comes on,
Yes.
I get up behind the chair and do these various flexes that you said.
Good.
And I don't get you.
Yeah, whatever it is.
And you get about 7 3-minute intervals in 3 hours.
So watching a show, you get at least 20 minutes commercials every hour. So you have a lot of time. That's a good workout.
The commercials on some of the news programs, they come on about every 5 minutes or something.
Yeah,
It's
I don't
crazy.
know how to watch TV. It's too much work. Watching movies or whatever my family wants to watch.
It's good exercise.
Let's do the upper back exercise on the floor.
Okay.
This is a good starting one. If you have upper back pain, in your upper back between, say, your brow line to the top bottom of your shoulders, let's get things to stretch. So I'll demonstrate first here. And you can use either a awkward pillow like this, which is $45, or you use a bath towel rolled up. I use a bath towel rolled up myself. Okay? There. Upper back. Here.
Okay.
Oh. Right there.
That's it.
That's it. Not very exciting. We're going to do a couple things though when you do it though. We've got a couple different variations.
You're gonna do variations?
Yep.
Okay.
Let's do some variations with you. Right there. Does that feel comfortable?
Pretty much.
Good.
So you put it under the shoulders there.
Under the shoulders.
I've been putting it under my hips.
You actually have to almost for your hips too. So here. Now, is your legs up? Does that feel comfortable on your back?
That's okay.
If you bring your legs down together, does that cause any change in tension in your upper back with the pillow?
No more in my lower back,
So more of a stretch, right?
a little bit.
Okay. Now bring one leg up.
Straight up.
Actually, this is right here. Does that cause any change in your back?
No.
Maybe not.
Like
So
right here.
right in the middle. Okay.
Yeah.
Bring the leg down again for me. Now with your
How do you
arms,
do that?
bring both arms up overhead. How does that feel?
That's more on my upper back.
Get more of a stretch in your upper back, right?
Yeah.
Good. So also with this one, you can vary it with putting a double pillow or double back towel roll in there and cause more of a neck stretch also. So bring your arms down. Do you feel your head's below your shoulder or behind you or in front of you right now? Behind you, right? So if my shoulder being pushed up, my head has to naturally fall behind my shoulder, so my head to be more like this.
Yeah.
And lying down, your muscles aren't really working, right?
My shoulder muscle, upper back.
Upper back, a little tension there.
Now, is our neck fairly straight? Or head straight?
Your head's basically straight, yes, looking straight up.
Yeah.
At that point, if I do the stretch like this where you're flat and relaxed lying down, you have more of a ligament stretch too. Ligaments connect bone to bone. By getting things to stretch by lying down by relaxing, there's more of a deeper stretch in the area to cause more motion. Okay? So if I do this against the wall or standing up, it won't be as effective. By doing it relaxed, your body allows it to get that deep area to stretch to.
When she does that, you don't let pillow underneath
Yes.
your head.
Excuse me, Gloria?
No pillow underneath your head, just flat.
If you're comfortable with that. Right now, because she has great range of motion, great health, she can do it flat. Some people, because their head's too far forward, need a pillow to help support the neck so they don't feel too much stretch in the neck here. What I usually ask my patient, okay, how do you feel this way? And is there any stretch in the front of your neck? Because if your neck is tight here in the front, used to this posture, it will cause this overstretch there, it will cause more tension, more tightness here. And the SCM muscles of the neck.
And you can get two kinds of neck pillows. Some of them are resilient sponge and some of them stay squished.
Exactly, so
I
if
forgot
that
what
works
they
for you.
call
So that back toe roll up has the same amount of tension sometimes
them.
in that area.
Several.
So you feel how the shoulders feel.
They feel like they're being pushed down back this way, so that's a good thing.
Being pushed back behind you so it makes the shoulders roll backwards. Not only are you relaxed right now, but also gravity's pushing a little bit too.
Yeah.
Good. Well, good. Good work in this. Good flexibility, good strength, good balance. But everything. You're simple. Any questions about that?
Well, that's interesting.
The other one I want to show you too is how do you make these muscles back here stronger? So if you have these muscles called the upper traps, right? The ones in red, upper traps. We also have down here are your rhomboid muscles. Okay, they connect basically from here on both sides of the back. Okay, these are your rhomboids.
Wrong.
Their job
Wrong.
is to keep your shoulder blades in. Instead of when they're weak, what happens? They come out this way. Okay? So our job is to make those muscles stronger so you stay back here. When we sit all day, those muscles will naturally weaken and cause a type of posture. Keep our body up here is going to be the key.
You can't see the keyboard.
Oh yeah, exactly. Gloria, you want to focus on this one, Gloria?
Sorry?
Want help with this one? Let's see. So,
Your thoughts of, you know those things they sell, you put around your neck and they go around your waist to make you sit up straight. What's your opinion on those?
the braces, the body braces, the problem with them, they're doing all the work your muscle is not.
They make you sit
Ah,
up straight.
yes, yes.
It does, but what happens if you take the brace off?
Then you go down.
Yeah. So it's doing all the work for you. So you're not causing any motion either. You need the motion to stay healthy. If there's no motion, there's no circulation, the muscle will weaken. Your spine will weaken too, so it depends on the brace. All right, so let's go to the first one first, to the rhomboids. Grab a seat. Talk about when you're sitting down, if they're sitting forward a little bit. When they're weak, what happens, they come out, right? They kind of hunch forward. Get them stronger this way. Okay? I'm going to show you one just using, let's use the two pens that we have here. Here's number 1 and number 2. I'm going to have you do is face that way for me. I'm going to have you with these. here. 2 pens can be any weight, a water bottle, a can of soup, whatever you want to use. Come underneath your legs and come up this way. It's called a reverse fly exercise. Underneath your legs, keep your body still, head up, up.
Notice he holds it for a couple of seconds. I've learned that finally.
Hold it for a second, just stop your motion, and come back up again, or come down again. You try that, Gloria, and see how they feel. Let's get more forward. Further. Let your body arch a little bit. And now tilt your body down. There we go, right there. How does that feel?
Fine.
Good. Come down again. Bend your elbows a little bit. Good, right there. Keep that bend in there the whole time. Do you feel that here or here?
Feel it in my arms.
Here, right? Okay. So come down again. Now come back this way with your elbow. This way. There we go. Try it both sides together now. This way. There we go. So now that the elbows drop, should be more here than in the arms.
All right.
Okay, come down again. So your hands, you want to keep your hands, if you can, neutral your sides and come up this way a little bit. So when you come up, Gloria, bring your hands out a little bit too, so your palms are facing forward. There we go. Come down again. You come up. Rotate this a little bit, both hands. There we go. More of a twist on it too. Does that feel okay?
Yes.
You feel that same spot?
Yeah.
Perfect. That's the one. All right. This is called the reverse fly. I'm going to give this in the video. Works with upper back muscles here. Stay right here for me too. Let's do another one seated. Part of the muscles back here are individual shoulder muscles too that come around the shoulder. The shoulder muscles have 3 parts. Your deltoid is one muscle, goes across the shoulder, goes from the anterior, medial, and posterior delts. The posterior delt is part of the upper tract function muscle, so if it's weak, the muscle will continue to drop forward. Our job is to get it stronger, so we're going to do a shoulder, posterior delt, shoulder muscle exercise. Okay? I'll demonstrate first. Here. Come right next to you. I'm going to bring my hand, my elbows to my sides, lock them in, posture up, either against the wall or a chair if you want to, if it feels comfortable. This one isn't very good. It's not very straight, so I want to stay straight with my whole body. Elbows locked in. All I'm going to do is bring my arms, my hands out to my sides. Rotate around my shoulder and elbow. Whatever feels comfortable for you. So lock the elbows in. Elbows locked in. All the way out. And hands out to your sides.
And it hurts right here, sharp pains out here.
That's the one you want to have. That's the spot. All the way out. Hold it for a second. And come back in. Miss Gloria. All you.
So you do it where you can just bear the pain, not.
You only go where it's tight, not painful. How does that feel? Where do you feel the muscle tension? More here or more here? Or both?
In the back.
Here, right?
Yes.
Okay, so if you had tight shoulders, it would stretch the front and make the back want to get a little bit stronger as you hold it back there. Hold it for 1 or 2 seconds. Come back up again. Ready? Everyone try that? Everyone feel that? Go ahead. Let's see the audience participation points. Good. Come down real slow too. Hold it a second. Feel that tension. Hold that tension point. Next one. Good. Okay, go ahead. Good. Keep those elbows locked in. Good. I couldn't see because you're short. Hold it right there. Good. Good. Come forward. Elbows locked in. Now come out. There we go. So we'll go there. That's all I can start with. So right there. Good. Relax. Got it?
So you lock your elbows in.
Elbows locked in. Hands stay at 90 degrees the whole time.
This far before I get that sharp pain.
Good. It's good pain for you. Next one for the shoulder. If that's comfortable, again, if this feels any pain here, stop right here. You can go further, but this is more to make you stronger, but if we're causing pain or making things tear, making things swell up, or causing a reverse effect, making things worse. So only go where it feels tight, uncomfortable, hold for a second, and come back in.
But keeping your elbows tight against your chest is part of the thing.
The sides, yes, the sides.
The-
Yeah, the sides of your lats for one too. Okay. So next one, I'll demonstrate again. Here, again, same posture. This time, instead of being your sides, you want your elbows be parallel with your shoulders. Okay, just like this. Okay? Parallel shoulders, and also your hands and arms parallel to your shoulders. So you're one horizontal line from your hands to your elbow to your shoulder, all the way on both sides. From here, you lock your elbows where they are. Don't move your elbows at all. And rotate your hands behind you. Get where you feel comfortable.
Straight. Okay.
Here, down again, parallel with the horizon, the bounce.
It's this business of having them straight out.
Exactly. Hold it for a second. I use every day, so I'm going to have good range of motion. But again, I tore mine before, so if I don't stretch them, then I build up more scar tissue and more arthritis.
I feel
Keep
straight all the way
moving all
across
the
my
time.
chest, but it's not painful.
Good. So start here, and then bring your hands straight, elbows in line with the shoulders, one line across from the shoulders to the elbow. Good straight line across. Good. Keep your hands where they are. Go start over. Hands come straight back. There we go. There it is. Wrists don't turn. Come straight back, so your palm should be facing in front of you when you end the position. Good. Keep do about 5 of those.
And I'm starting to feel that in my neck too. Boy.
Let's go right here. Just bring the elbows here first, so bring your hands down. And then here, down come straight. Good. More of a stretch, right? Good. Here.
You need to do this in front of a mirror. So
I would.
Yeah,
Easier.
yeah.
All the way back. All the way forward. Okay. Got it. Piece of cake. Got this down?
I think so.
Good. So elbow a little higher. Start here. There we go. Come back. There we go. Elbows do not move all the way. Good. Good. You got this. Good. As far as you gotta go. Exactly. And over time, as you do them more and more, they get looser and looser. It's amazing. Again, the shoulder winds up like a piece of rope, so our job with the shoulder is loosen it up slowly over time. Get more motion, more motion, more motion. Any questions about that?
I'm thinking of our culture with a combination of hunkering in front of the computer and then driving a car.
Yeah.
All put.
It does. So what we have to do is counter the stress we put in our body, right? So I drive to Upland every day. If I don't live in my own city, I'm not going to worry about my stress by sitting in the car too long. But if I sit at a desk all day, I'm going to be like this. I have to counter that stress being at a desk all day by doing these exercises at least once a day. Weekends, maybe take a break, but realize whatever stress you put in your body within 24 hours, take that stress off by countering with exercises. Have to do something every day. That's just the key.
Every day.
Because we're not cave people anymore. We don't hunt and gather for our food. So we have to move around, keep our body healthy. But if our joints stay healthy, most stays healthy, then our chemistry stays healthy too. Our body chemistry stays healthy. Our body hormone levels stay healthy. So overall body stays less stressed. So the same stress, I'm the same environment with Gloria. If I'm healthy, that stress won't affect me. I'll be able to tolerate that stress. But if I'm unhealthy and I'm tight and I'm sore and I have injuries and I have arthritis, that stress may affect me more. May break me down more. I had a patient a couple years ago, I've told this story a couple times. She drove from Ranch Cucamonga to the industry every day. Hour and a half traffic each way, minimum. Sat at desks like this all day long. And drove home the same amount. The time I saw her, she was having heart palpitations from all the stress. Her body had slowly changed from here to here to here to here.
Yeah.
So what happens to your chest cavity? It closes off, doesn't move. So overall, you start having chest pain from that mechanical dysfunction, posture, you think it's a heart attack. Cardiologist says, you're fine. It's the stress of your job. So I came to my office, I saw her, said, hey, let's look at your posture, what's going on? I was like this, so let's fix this, and this, and this, and see if that helps you. So by fixing that areas, get her to slowly walk at work for half an hour, in 20 minutes, then going home and doing stretches, then going home and doing some walking too, building up that exercise routine or habit. She, over time, only about 2 months, which is very quick, she felt like she was 100% better. She did not quit her job. Her heart palpitation went away. She continued her habits where I didn't have to see her anymore. She built up a routine on her own that kept herself healthy to counter that stress of her work. But if you're retired, at that point it's been hard because sometimes when you're retired, I don't have to do anything. I can just sit around and do nothing. Oh, that's not good either. Having routine and routine with other people too, sometimes group exercises like they have here at the Gibson Center, allows you to stay healthy so you have accountability with other people too. Doing something every day. We have to. I worked out twice a day, because 2 days my yoga day too, plus my workout day. But we have to, every day we do something. At that point, I'm going to give you these videos, exercise videos in my show notes and also email them to you too so you have them. Work on these. Other videos I have for lower back. The number thing you can do for yourself to do anything is start walking. Counting about 20 trees a day. Keep your head up the whole time.
Walk until you get past 23 trees.
Exactly. So when you walk, you're walking up here looking at the trees. Trees are on the ground. Those are bushes, right? Thanks, Blair. They're on the ground. You know, they're up here on the tree, so you have to look up at the tree, not down at the bush.
Oh.
So when you walk, and you walk like you should upright, our body learns this posture here, right? If I walk like this, my body learns this posture. Locks in this way. If I sit all day for work and my back's already hunched over, this is my normal, I'm going to feel like this is good to me. It's going to feel weird to me when I'm up here. You want to feel weird when you start.
So people who are already over like this, is there a possibility that they could get straight again?
Yeah, when their body's hunched over, if there's not a lot of scar tissue in there, a lot of arthritis in there, over time, we take pictures to verify that in our office, at that point they can, over time, become like this. Get back to better normal straight posture.
Because I have to catch myself sometimes when I get ready to walk, before I start walking. I
Yes.
catch with a big purse.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
But that's the thing though, is when you know what posture, what's in your video too, where you stand against the wall, heels, hips, shoulder, and head, and that's you set your posture that way against the flat wall. That's where I want to get to. Come out, thought make it a little bit this way, but you know what normal is. You train your mind, your cerebellum-based part of your brain, see what normal is, and try to hold that position when you're walking, so you stay here. Sometimes starting at home. Sometimes someone's like this so much, they feel imbalanced coming up here. I tell them hold on to a wall and walk next to a wall until that feels good to you. It's trainable. You have to work at it.
I just thought of something too, because
Yes.
I was actually happening to me, watching everybody else do theirs and this and that, and then I did mine, and then I was doing this one, who was doing that? Oh, yeah, she was doing hers, and I kept on doing it, and all of a sudden I got so relaxed, I said, well, I think after I do my moving around and all that stuff I have to do,
Yes.
I'll do this one last, and I'll be in my pajamas, and I'll just fall and go to sleep.
Good for you.
That's what I was doing. I had to stop because I was falling asleep.
It almost relaxes you more.
Yeah, it did. It totally relaxed me.
When
I'm
you,
like,
when you
wow.
when you work out enough and you have the range of motion, you actually by producing serotonin and endorphins help your body relax.
What'd you call those?
Serotonin and endorphins. So endorphins and serotonin.
Serotonin doc.
Serotonin and endorphins. So here,
That's some technical side.
it's they're hormones in your body that go to your bloodstream. So and they're hormones that go to every organ in your body, help relax, tone in, and endorphins. Endorphins. They help your whole body relax, so your brain relaxes, your muscles
Are
relax.
those hormones?
Hormones.
Hormones. Oh.
They allow your body to relax. So if you're producing this in your when you're working out and stretching, your body wants to stay relaxed. That's why yoga and Pilates is so effective to get your body to kind of get that good feeling the whole time. Even with weights, do the same thing. It takes time to build up. Once you feel that, your body wants it. It's a hormone. If you don't have this, gravity is what's called catecholamines or cortisol. Those are pain receptors to keep your body under stress. That's the opposite. So I want these. These are all your positives, right? Versus your negatives would be these. Would be your cortisol. These are just names for what's going on in your body. And catecholamines. Okay. These are the stress hormones that our body usually develops when we don't move. If we don't move, here. When we move, here. Okay? When we eat bad food, here. Eat good food, here. We have bad thoughts, here. Good thoughts, here. Everything.
What's funny is when you've been sleeping all night, hardly using your muscles at all, and you get up and they're all hurting.
That's called a problem. But this is the goal: is keep our body in here in balance. So again, whatever my stressors throughout the day, I can tolerate more when I have these. So I've worked out, I've maintained a good regimen. At that point, first being affected by these all day. Someone who's grouchy, I has a lot of these going on. Who's happy come in like, hey, how you doing? What's going on today? They have a lot of these going on. It worked out before they went to work.
That's kind of funny too, because I came here, I got dropped off early,
Yes.
you know, so we're not supposed to come until 8:30. The bench is out there, and when I do exercise, I like hold on. So I was doing the benches in there, and I'm like, okay, why not have fun? Even though I had these on yesterday, I carried some shoes in here.
Yes.
I got a little, my bag is lean, not so heavy now.
Yes.
But I had some track shoes and everything
Yeah.
in case we walk the trail.
Good.
So I got behind that thing and I did my push-ups and everything on that big bench. It's nailed to the ground. Then I did my leg exercise
Good.
and then I switched up and I got up to 64 with different ones. So I felt pretty good when I came in this
Good. Well, I'm
day.
like, I already have my workout ready to go.
Yeah, and then they sent me in here for another one.
Good, good.
And that worked. And I was about to take a nap.
Nothing wrong with that. I take a nap every day.
Well, I mean, I was about to take it in here.
Yeah.
When she was doing hers, I'm like, wow, that just gonna put me under.
Whatever you can do. But when you work out enough, your body stays more relaxed. That's the key. Okay, so everything you do today, I'll send you these. I'll give you a list to go around if you want to give me your email. You can these the forms here. You don't have to, I don't know you're ready. What I'll do is I'm gonna post a video of this. You want where have yours?
I think so.
Okay. And then what I'll do is also attach the videos of some exercises for that too. We have that also.
I'm gonna have to make me up a new, I keep forgetting mine.
Email?
Yeah.
Take it to email.
Gmail, oh yeah, I
That's
have a
one.
Gmail, and that's the one I keep forgetting.
Write it down.
Yeah, I did, and then I,
Have a paper where you wrote it.
no, it was said, say you don't use old cell phone, you don't,
Oh, yeah.
you know, it's in the storage somewhere,
Yeah.
that kind of thing, and the person that does it, then they erased it from their account. So I've got about 2 or 3 out there. This time I'm gonna make it myself,
Good.
write it down quite a few places in all the books and things up there, and keep it in my.
That point you know what it is for you. I've had mine for the last, I think, at least 12 years, my same email. It's my name.
Yeah.
I have an uncommon last name too, so every my last name I'm related to, I think.
I've got so much, probably backed up mail, that's crazy.
Yeah, at that point I just delete them all.
You can't,
No.
oh, they probably deleted it.
I would delete it myself.
But no, I don't know it. I delete some I don't know.
That wouldn't work out.
Oh, they don't know it either.
So I'll email it to you too. Just a video via talk and everything else.
You gonna get your what?
You get a worksheet from the girls up front too. I think the new girls don't have the worksheet yet.